Today I'm going to give you 5 tips to make better loadouts for beginners. Let's get to it. How's it going, citizens? I'm Sir6, your Salty Aerospace Technician, and welcome to another Star Citizen Analytics video. If you are new to my channel or Star Citizen and you want a better understanding of how things currently work in the verse, then consider subscribing and turning on all notifications so you never miss anything. And if you'd like to further optimize your knowledge of the verse, you should check out other videos on my channel because they're all here to guide you to success. Now, let's begin. Number 1, you need to learn the basics. Learn to crawl before you can walk. So within the game, you need to learn how components work, how ship hardpoints work, and understanding how weapons work. This will give yourself a solid foundation when you start to alter things within your ship. After this, then you need to figure out your playing style or finding your niche within the game. This is because even though you can have components that provide the highest performance, doesn't mean you necessarily need that. Maybe you want to trade performance for efficiency so that things on your ship will last longer. Or you like the covert gameplay and you want to be less detectable. So once you know what the main job will be, then it rolls into getting a ship or 2 that fills those roles. So you can do this by taking advantage of free flights, making friends or flying with them, or even borrowing their ships, or ship rentals that'll be coming in 3.7 or now, depending on when you're watching this. Now, number 2, don't always judge a ship by the basic loadout. Yes, understand some ships come default with a good loadout for the new player starting off. This makes it easier to land a kill on an NPC, either defending or attacking. Either way, so you can make money, but do not let a default loadout discourage you. If you have a ship with a default loadout that just doesn't hit the bar, then you could always make UEC by doing things like cargo hauling missions until you get the weapon of choice. Now, if you decide what weapon you want, then you can use tip number 3. Number 3, use the tools. Websites like DPS Calculator and hardpoint.io are good for mixing and matching loadout compositions. They will be in the description below. These give you an idea of what things you can and cannot put on your ship. While this is great, don't take everything on it to heart. Developers like John Crew already stated recently that things like HP value are wrong. It's also important to know that HP is a placeholder until the dynamic damage system has been implemented. Also, when you use these sites, don't just go get the highest damaging weapon and then go buy them. Find a weapon that is comfortable for you, that will help you line up shots, and then over time, once you are proficient, this will lead us to tip number 4. So number 4. So instead of buying ship weapons and losing money because it might not be what you thought, just use Arena Commander. Everyone starts off with some form of REC, where you can rent weapons and components and even other ships too if you get enough. Once you find the weapon you like, then go purchase it in the PU. And once you have done all these tips together, you are ready for tip number 5. Tailor your loadouts to different situations. While you can stick with the one loadout and run with it because it works, you can try different things. Some weapons can be deadly in a group of friends, while the same weapon may not be the best option when you're the lone wolf. Also, sometimes knowing the target you're going up against will allow you to kill the enemy with ease. And what if you're going into the unknown? Maybe you want an all-around loadout, which will better suit you for the uncertain. All in all, when it comes in and out of combat, you'll need to make a judgment call when you want to tailor your ship's performance. In the future, there'll be more gear to even trick out your ship, so things will get more immersive and dynamic. While things are subject to change, and this is still an alpha, there will be bugs. Even I've had ships spawn without components because I initially removed them. So if you decide to swap components amongst your ship, make sure to fill these empty slots. If you claim a ship without a component in it, it has a good chance of getting bugged until a reset. So as I always say, always spam that save loadout button 4 or 5 times just to be safe. Now, to gain further knowledge on making better loadouts, then take the next step by checking out the videos in the playlist below to go and learn more about components, weapons, and those ship hardpoints. As always, I thank you for the love and support. If you enjoyed this video and you got something out of it, then please consider liking it and sharing it with anybody who is new to the game and would find this helpful. Also, tell me your own thoughts on loadouts in the comments below, and tell me other tips that I might have left out that you think would be useful too. And again, feel free to subscribe. Remember, citizens, your subscriptions help me reach out even further to the community so they also can benefit from my content. And if you would like to, you can further support me on Patreon. It's never necessary, but it's highly appreciated. But until next time, fellow citizens, I will see you on the flip side.